All right, it is January 19th, 2023, and Colossal Cave from Roberta and Ken Williams just dropped on the Steam store. So I've been waiting for this game to come out for about a year now, ever since it was announced. And it's $39. I've got it downloaded and installed, so let's go ahead and hit play. So Roberta and Ken Williams are, of course, the founders of Sierra Online and the makers of the games Mystery House and the King's Quest series, along with a whole bunch of other games. They've been reimagining the Colossal Cave Adventure for about the past year. And let's see now. Settings, okay, resolution, windowed, no. Okay, so that looks good. And of course, this is a reimagining of the original Colossal Cave Adventure, written originally by Will Crowther back in around 1975 and developed further by Don Woods and ported to the mainframe computer and then to all sorts of home computers. And finally, now we have a fully immersive 3D version of it. Let's see what we've got here under the help menu. Okay, so it tells me how to play. So let's see. The traditional WASD movement keys, inventory is tab, sprint is shift, map for M. Let's see, the mouse. It looks like you need a 3-button mouse. I've got an Apple mouse here, so I'm not quite sure how that's going to work with the clicking for the inventory or the cycling the cursor, but we'll see what happens. Let's see, what else is under more? About the game. Let's just... Okay, a little bit about Roberta Williams there and her credits in the game industry. And then also talking about Will Crowther and Don Woods. Okay. All right, let's just dive in and we'll hit new game and see what happens.
Somewhere nearby is Colossal Cave, where others have found fortunes in treasure and gold. It is rumored that some who enter are never to be seen again, and magic is said to permeate the cave. I know of places, actions, and things. Take me with you, and I will be your eyes and hands. Keep watch on your compass. It will guide you through the cave. I know of a few special objects, such as a black rod hidden in the cave. Take these objects and carry them in your inventory, which will show you the items you're carrying. Some objects have side effects. For instance, the rod scares the bird, and usually people unsuccessfully manipulating an object are attempting something beyond their or my capabilities, and should try a different tack. Take heed that cave passages turn often, and realize that exiting one room to the north does not always guarantee entering the next from the south. And just because you enter a room one time without issue does not mean that you won't be rechanneled elsewhere the next. To get full credit for a treasure, you must leave it safely in the little building, though you do get partial credit for just locating the treasure. Points get lost for getting killed, or for quitting, though the former costs you more. Also, points are based on how much of the cave you've managed to explore. There is a large bonus just for penetrating the deeper cave, distinguishing the beginners from the rest of the pack. There are other ways to determine whether you've survived some of the more harrowing sections. And if you think you've found all the treasures, just keep exploring for a while. There's more to discover. Occasionally, I may offer hints if you seem to be having trouble. If I do, I'll warn you in advance how much it will cost your score to accept the hints. Good luck.
Let's see. Do we want mapping? Auto mapping? Oh, sure. Let's see. We don't need to clear existing maps we've never played before.
You are standing at the end of a road before a small brick building. Around you is a forest. A small stream flows out of the building and down a gully.
Alright, well, the graphics are beautiful, that's for sure, and the sound is pretty amazing. Let's see if I can just kind of walk around a little bit. Yep. There's the small stream. Guess I don't walk very fast. Let me hit the shift key while I'm walking. Okay, that's better. Alright.
You are in open forest, with a deep valley to one side.
Interesting. So I think they've taken the descriptions, the text descriptions from the original game, and they've embedded them in here, which is actually kind of cool.
You're in a forest.
Okay, so when I clicked, that's when it told me the description.
You're in a forest. You see a small brick building.
Okay, looks like I can't go there. I guess no jumping.
You're in open forest, with a deep valley to one side. You're in a forest.
Still in the forest. Okay. Boy, the mouse sure takes some finagling to get it to move. It's interesting. I gotta spin around a lot.
You are in a gentle valley near a stream tumbling along a rocky bed. You're by a stream in a gentle valley.
That's kind of cool. What is that?
You are standing at the end of a road before a small brick building. Around you is a forest. A small stream flows out of the building and down a gully. You have walked up a hill, still in the forest. The road slopes back down the other side of the hill. You're at a hill by the road.
Okay. Looks like I can't go any further this way. Let me see if I can speed up the mouse a little bit. Look speed. That's better. Okay, well, let's see. Gotta go over here.
You're by a stream in a gentle valley. You are in a gentle valley near a stream tumbling along a rocky bed.
Alright. Let's just go in the house and see.
The door is closed. The door is closed.
So I right-clicked and then I left-clicked to get in.
There are some keys on the ground here.
That's what we want, the lamp.
That won't work here. There is a bottle of water here. There is a bottle of water here.
Okay, got it.
You're inside a building. There's no use for that here. That won't work here. There's nothing to do with it here. That is useless right now.
Right now, okay.
You're inside a well house. You're inside a well house.
What does that say? Cygnus Games gloss paint. Cute. Okay.
There's nothing to do with it here.
Alright. Well, I've already gotten 27 points, I guess. I'm not quite sure what I did so far, but let's see. I wonder how I... Ooh, look at that.
Tasty food. Set of key. Brass lamp. Tasty food. Bottle of water.
Food. Okay, so here I am. Got to the blocked road. I went there. Okay, it knows. Okay, let's go see if we can just get to the grate. I don't know how I type things like X, Y, Z, Z, Y, but I guess I'll find out. Let's just follow this stream. Can I go this way?
You're in open forest, near both a valley and a road.
Can I go up? No. That's interesting.
You're in a forest. You're in a forest near a road.
Okay. Guess I can't do much there. Here now.
You're by a stream in a gentle valley.
There he is.
A large owl seems to be watching you. A large owl seems to be watching you.
Okay, there's the grate. Where's the river?
At your feet, all the water of the stream splashes into a 2-inch slit in the rock. Further on, the stream bed is bare rock.
Can I get up to the owl or not? I think I'm gonna get stuck.
A large owl seems to be watching you.
Okay. Let's see. M is map. Okay, that's where I am.
The grate is locked. You can't go through a locked steel grate. You can't go through a locked steel...
Okay, so how do I get to my
set of keys.
use?
You have unlocked the grate.
So let's see my inventory. I don't have very many slots here.
Set of keys.
I'm just gonna drop these right here, because I don't think I'll need them again.
The grate is unlocked.
Well, let's go in to Colossal Cave.
You're in a small chamber beneath a 3x3 steel grate to the surface. A low crawl over cobbles leads inwards to the west. There's nothing there but stinky trash. Strange. Looks like others have been here before you.
I wonder if we'll find the spelunking magazines. What was that? Nothing. Alright.
You're in a small chamber beneath a 3x3 steel grate to the surface. A low crawl over cobbles leads inwards to the west.
What is this?
You're below the grate. A crawl over cobbles leads to the west.
This sure looks like a...
You're below the grate. A crawl over cobble. You're in a small chamber beneath a 3x3 steel grate to... You're below the grate. A crawl over cobbles leads to the west.
Okay, crawl. I can't see anything. Maybe I should light my lamp.
Brass lantern.
Lamp on.
The lantern is now lit.
Alright, I gotta watch that so I don't run out.
You are crawling over cobbles in a low passage.
Okay, doesn't look like I can go there. Alright, what's that? A stick?
You're below the grate. A crawl over cobbles leads to the west. You're crawling in a low passage.
Sure is a lot of junk here.
You're crawling in a low passage.
I guess I can't pick anything that's up here. Okay. Huh.
You are crawling over cobbles in a low passage. You're crawling in a low passage.
Didn't look like there was another way back. Let me hit my map. Upper cave. Oh, interesting. Okay. West. So, which way do I want to go here? Is this just a dead end up here? Oh, there's a... Aha! There's the cage. Get that. Looks like I can't go any further there. Okay, I'm gonna need the cage for the bird. I know that. So I've never actually completely finished Colossal Cave. I've come close, but actually translated a version of it into another computer language a few years ago, but I purposely didn't read all of the clues and hints, so I would still have some surprises here. Is this another dead end? Where am I here? Doesn't... Okay, so the map is kind of a little bit vague, isn't it? Let me go back and go this way and see. Yipes. I don't know what that is. Interesting.
You're crawling in a low passage.
Still lots of
You are crawling over
garbage
cobbles in a
here.
low passage.
Another dead end.
You're crawling in a low passage. You are crawling over cobbles in a low passage.
Huh.
You're crawling in a low passage.
Ooh, there's something up there. I hear it ticking too. Let me go and just explore the rest of... Okay, dead end. Aha! Alright, we've reached the second part of the cave there. I think before going any further, I want to go ahead and save the game. So I'm going to hit the escape key and hit save. And then let's see, I'll choose a slot. So they give you a nice generous list of slots. All right, I think that worked. Let's see, load. Yes, it tells me when I saved it and where I was. Okay, cool. All right, let's resume. So one thing I wanted to just point out is in the original Colossal Cave Adventure, you definitely got the feeling, or at least in my mind, because it was all text, that you were in some sort of cave, like a Dungeons and Dragons type of thing. But with this game, it's interesting because there's all these other pieces that... Let's see, do I have my lantern actually lit? I do.
Brass lantern.
Okay. There's all this kind of garbage on the floor, including like old tires and metal and stuff. And so it's kind of set in modern times, which at first I was a little off-putting, but actually, I don't know, it's actually kind of cool. I think it's interesting to play it that way, because it's kind of like you're in Mammoth Cave in Kentucky and you're just exploring just like any spelunker would. And then at some point, it's going to turn very different into a different sort of game. So I think it's actually kind of cool. All right, so let's keep going. There's something.
You are in a debris room filled with stuff washed in from the surface.
Okay.
A low, wide passage with cobbles becomes plugged with mud and debris here. But an awkward canyon leads upward and west.
So it sounds like we can go upward and west. It's very dark. Let me see. Is there a way? Graphics. No. Okay. All right. Okay, I guess we'll just kind of explore around. Ah, there's X, Y, Z, Z, Y.
It says Zizzy.
Wonder.
It says Zizzy.
All right, so how do I actually use it?
You're in a room filled with debris. An awkward canyon leads to the west.
Ah,
Zizzy.
say Zizzy. All right, let's try
Zizzy.
that.
You feel a strange pulling sensation. You're back in the well house.
All right, well, that's what I actually expected. So let's
Zizzy.
say it again.
Zizzy. You feel a strange pulling sensation.
I wonder if there's a
You
way
find
to
yourself in the debris room.
change the voice on this thing. That would be sound, speech volume. Okay, well, that would have been nice to maybe have a choice of the voices, but it's okay. So it looks like I can either go up or down. There's more junk.
You are in a debris room filled with stuff washed in from the surface. A low, wide passage with cobbles becomes plugged with mud and debris here. But an awkward canyon leads upward and west.
Let's see, what does my map look like? Upper cave, awkward canyon. Okay. Ooh, there's a bat. Yipes. Can I go down? Uh-oh.
Goodness, that was a mighty fall.
All
Oh
right.
dear, you seem to have been ousted from your adventure. I might be able to help, but I've never really done this before. Do you want me to try and resurrect you?
I like the hesitation in the speech. Sure.
All right. But don't blame me if something goes wrong.
I'll blame you, all right. All right, so apparently I got resurrected, although it looks like it cost me 10 points. So I think I will just reload from my save point and try to not fall down again. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, did I get the word yet?
It says Zizzy.
Okay, I got the word. Holding down the shift key to run. Okay, don't fall. Yipes.
You're in an awkward, sloping east-west canyon.
Yipes. Okay. I see a bird. Hello, bird.
A cheerful little bird is sitting here singing.
Can I get the
A cheerful
bird?
little bird is sitting here singing. You could catch the bird, but cannot carry it.
Don't I have a cage?
Taste wicker cage.
Use.
You have captured the bird.
All right. Got the bird. Let's look at it.
Little bird in a cage.
Little bird in a cage. Okay, I'm gonna need that bird.
You're in a splendid chamber. The walls, frozen rivers of orange stone. An awkward canyon and a good passage exit from the east and west sides of this chamber.
I'm gonna save the game. Oh, a new area. Okay.
At your feet is a small pit breathing traces of mist. A white mist, usually water, seen from time to time in caverns. It can be found anywhere, but is frequently a sign of a deep pit leading down to water.
Do I want to go down here? Oh, sure, why not? Okay, I'm thumping down. Can I go sideways? Yes. Alright, I'm gonna go sideways. Just to not be surprised by anything, although I don't think anything is really gonna run out at me. Okay, nothing here. That's cool.
At your feet is a small pit breathing traces of mist. A white mist, usually water, seen from time to time in caverns. It can be found. You're at the east end of a vast hall stretching out of sight to the west. There are openings to either side. To the north, a cold wind blows up from a wide stone staircase leading downward. The hall is filled with wisps of white mist swaying to and fro, almost as if alive. Rough stone steps go upward behind you, and an upward scramble to the south leads to a chamber.
Alright, everybody get all that? Let's check the map here. Misty Pit. There's the Hall of Mists. Okay, east bank of the fissure. So I see someone up there. Let's go up and see what's going on. What? Is this like a cutscene? What was that?
You're in a low room. Veins of gold cover the walls. You're in a low room. Veins of gold cover the walls. There is a large, sparkling nugget of gold here.
I'll take that. What is that?
You could never pull it out, no matter how hard you try. A pickaxe is stuck in the rock. You could never pull it out, no matter how hard you try.
Ah, it's very tempting.
You're in a low room. You're in a low room. Veins of gold cover the walls.
You won't get it up the steps.
You're in a low room. Veins of gold cover the walls.
Okay.
You're in a low room.
Well,
Veins of gold cover the walls.
I could just say XYZZY, but what happens if I try and just take it upstairs? Let me save the game. My third slot.
Those steps are unclimbable while carrying that heavy gold nugget.
Sure enough. Okay.
Zizzy. Zizzy. There's nothing to do with it here.
Huh. Alright, well, looks like I'm gonna have to try something else. So, what do I do?
Zizzy. Zizzy. Nothing happens. Little bird. Large gold nugget. Large gold nugget.
Fine.
little dwarf. Watch out! You're in the east end of the Hall of Mists.
Did he throw his
A wide
axe?
staircase goes downward, and rough stone steps lead upward. There is a chamber to the south. That is useless right now.
Did he throw his axe? Where is it? Darn it. I don't see an axe anywhere. I'm gonna get killed by that dwarf. Oh, there it is. Sweet! What is over here anyway? Nothing.
You're on the east bank of a fissure slicing clear across the hall. The mist is quite thick here, and the fissure is too wide to jump.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Been there before.
You're on the east bank of a wide fissure.
Well,
There must be a way to cross this fissure. Beautiful crystals light this murky place. There must be a way to cross this fissure. There must be a way to cross this fissure.
yeah. Sure wish I remembered how to play this. What the trick was, maybe. What's up in the room here? Anything? Can't do.
You're in a low room. Veins of gold cover the wall. There's nothing to do with it here. There's no use for that here. Looks like coal. Don't dirty your hands with it.
Alright, I won't. Sure wish I could get that hammer. Fine, fine. Let's go a different way. Save. I'll just save it there. I guess the good thing is I feel like I haven't actually done that much, so even if I had to start over, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I have 54 points though, so I don't know. I don't know where it increased so much, if that was the dwarf or the gold.
In the gloom, you can discern a mysterious hall, seemingly wrought by ancient hands.
The dwarves have been here. They delved too deep.
Wide stone steps lead downward.
The Hall of the Mountain King?
You're in the Hall of the Mountain King, with passages off in 5 directions.
That's a nice touch.
Enigmatic statues populate this grand space.
I feel like... Isn't this where the snake was? Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Let's look at them. Whoa, what is that up ahead?
A huge green fierce snake bars the way.
Okay, so I will...
It would be dangerous to try and catch the snake. Little bird in a cage.
Let's use the little bird.
The little bird attacks the green snake, and in an astounding flurry, drives the snake away.
All right. No points for that, but...
There are rare coins here.
Okay, I got the coins. I really need to get stuff back to the house. But I can't do that with the gold.
Zizzy. Zizzy. That is useless right now.
Okay, I'm not gonna... I won't take the cage right here. Let's go... Actually, let me see if I...
Large gold nugget.
I'm gonna drop the gold right now. Everybody remember where I put it. And then I'm gonna see if I can save
Zizzy.
Zizzy.
Zizzy. That won't work here.
Okay, fine. Alright, I'm gonna run up to the house, I guess, and see. Yeah. Okay. Let me save. I think this is the way I came in. See if I can just run indefinitely. Seems like it. Hopefully I'm not making everybody sick on the stream. Okay. What? Where am I here? What the heck? Okay, I guess this is where I was. So now can I say...
Zizzy. Zizzy. That is useless right now.
Why can I not say that? Alright, surely it's gonna work here.
Zizzy. Zizzy. You feel a strange pulling sensation. You're back in the well house.
Alright, I need to put the treasures here, so...
You're inside a building, a well house for a large spring.
So I've
Rare
got...
coins.
Wait, how many points do I have right now? 56. Okay, so I'm going to take
Rare
these.
coins.
Place. 66. Sweet. Alright, that's probably enough for the first episode of the Colossal Cave Let's Play. In the next episode, I'll pick up where I left off and try to find some more treasures. Thanks for watching, and be sure to hit the subscribe button.